I'm in my garage doing my workout this morning, and this brought to mind an important emotional intelligence strategy: adaptation skills. When we're young, we learn a lot of adaptation skills that help us cope with what's going on around us. So for example, I had a lot of messaging regarding being a tomboy, and that boys aren't going to like you if you're a tomboy. And so I wore dresses and I kept my hair long. Now we can see that is no longer the case, because as I've grown up, improved my self-awareness, grown my emotional intelligence skills, what I have learned is there are coping strategies we learned in our youth that show up today in our adulthood. They no longer serve us. There are some that definitely do and emotionally help us become more wise, but there are others that don't, that derail and suppress our emotions. So right now, I'm forced into adaptation around my workouts. Now, health, self-awareness, is a very important element in my life. And if I don't have my workouts, mentally and physically, I do not show up as the best person that I can. And so I've adapted. I'm in my garage this morning, and in my garage we have a pull-up bar, and I use that for chin-ups. And we have some really old weights and kettlebells and an exercise ball, and I use those to get in my workout so that I have adapted. Now, adaptation skills in our adulthood require that underlying emotional self-awareness. We have to be aware and stay with the emotion. Spend time thinking about what's triggering it. Is this something from my youth? Is this a strategy, an emotional expression of a coping mechanism for something that really bothered me when I was young? And if it's no longer serving me, let me get rid of it. Let me release the strategy. Stay with the emotion to process it, and learn new things to honor exactly what it is that I want now. This is our self-actualization, the pursuit of things that are meaningful and important to us. And it's very important to spend time in solitude. That's a great emotional intelligence strategy. Solitude, time alone, to dissect, to know, to release, to reveal. And as we do that, our own emotional intelligence begins to grow. We become more and more authentic to who we are. And this helps us to not cope, not adapt. This helps us to step into every situation that's in front of us as our truest self, from the core of who we are at the center.